Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a drugstore haul for you. Just a few little bits that I picked up while I was in Selfridges. You might think that's not a drugstore, but the product that I bought in there was a drugstore. And so let's have a look in my little bag and find out what I got. So I picked up the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. This setting spray I've been using now for about 3 weeks ago. I picked this up and I've used it every day. I find that my makeup still is good by the end of the day. So for me, this is a winner on the setting spray. The only thing is, it does smell alcoholic. It smells really good. But I really like this. For, I think it's £9.50 or £10. It's a really good purchase. My next purchase that I got from NYX were the soft matte lip. Woo! They're alive. Lip cream. Lip cream. I got it one in Stockholm and one in Milan, and then I also picked up the butter gloss in Creme Blue. Oh my goodness, get my words out. Creme Brulee, and these are great. They had other really cool colours, but I thought I'd just stick to these three for now. And they really go on very smooth. Apply a nice amount of colour and pigmentation. The colour's really good. It does take a while for the lip creams to set down, which I like because it gives you a bit of play. You can actually use them to perfect your lip a bit more, especially because I've got a bit of a wonky one here. It gives me a bit more time to do that. And the butter gloss, I really liked it. It's really glossy and it's very moisturising, but it's not like that kind of gloss, it's sticky, but it's a nice gloss. So it's really a good for the price of these. I next got the NYX HD Studio finishing powder. I have the Illamasqua translucent powder. That's really nice. This obviously is considerably more cheaper, and I would say just as good. It is so finely powdered, it's so fine that when you can bake with this. I mean, I bake under my eyes. The only downside I find with baking with this, if you did it on a regular basis, is that it does start to dry out the areas here. So great if you go on a night out. So if you just use it once a week to bake, then it's fine. But I was obviously just going a little bit over the top. Being a makeup artist, I wanted to make sure it put it through its paces and see how well it does, So I used it every day on the old baking front, and by day 3, I was noticing that it was starting to set in my fine lines under here. It was getting a little bit like it's sucking all the moisture up. So that's my only qualm with it. But if you know that, then you can obviously, adjust accordingly. But I really like it. I definitely recommend to get this one. It's a great, great finishing powder. The next item I picked up from NYX was the Wonder Stick. Ooh. So it's a highlighting and contouring stick. So this is the highlighting side, and then you have the contouring side. And it's a really nice kind of creamy formula. It's the highlighting one though. A bit like, it's okay, but the contour shade for the lighter one here, it's a great kind of ashy toned brown. So it really does, when you're drawing up, and I got a little bit obsessive for a few weeks. I was like drawing on here and scribbling on there and all over the place. It was really good to do that, and then just blending it out with the beauty blender, and it does give you a nice finish. So it's a great product. I really like it if you want to try and contour a lot more. And it does, because it's if you look at the tip, it's like an angle. It really does give you that precision, especially when you're doing down the edges of your nose. It was nice for that, and then kind of just blending it out. But yeah, I really like it. So they were all my NYX products. I then went to Liberty, obviously another drugstore place, but I needed to, if you follow my blog, which I will click up the top here, you would see my post about my updated skincare routine, and from February onwards I've been using the whole of the Kiehl's range to give it a good try. And I was finding that from about April onwards I started to get very dry, and the moisturiser that I was using when I was putting it on the face just wasn't working well for me. So I went back to Kiehl's, and this is what's good about Kiehl's, is that you can say, look, this isn't working, I'm having to put more on, I'm getting a breakout. I felt that you could see all my pores more, they were very enlarged, so obviously the skin was dehydrated. So she asked me what toner I was using, and I've been using the Pixie Glow toner, which is brilliant, but because it's got, let me just put it, glycolic acid in, I think that's right. It's like an exfoliator because it's renewing the skin every day. And I find that in summer, because you're laying that layer bare each day unless you properly protect your skin, because when you wash your face, obviously you've opened up the pores, so you need something to go over that to close down the pores before you apply all the moisturiser. So what she recommended me to get was the Ultra Facial Oil-Free Toner. So we're going to use that, just swipe it over the face after you've washed it. And so far I've been using this now for about 3 weeks and it's worked. Combination of other products I'll show you in a minute. My pores have closed down, it doesn't look so pory, is that a word? And it doesn't look so oily anymore. The oil, it was producing far too much oil on my face, so this has really helped with that. So with that, I also ran out of my Sarah Chapman cleanser already, and thankfully if you bought so many products you got one free, and this is what I got free, was the Ultra Facial Cleanser. It's a really nice, got avocado oil in, it has vitamin E, it's not stripping at all, it's just a really soft facial wash. Nice, you can feel it like breaking down the makeup, it does that as well, not the eye makeup, don't touch the eyes with it. And then just going over with a hot cloth just to sloth away all the debris, as it says here, your excess oil, dirt and debris. And it does do that. So I'm really happy. When something boasts that it's going to do that, I want it to do that, and this does. So I then wanted an SPF moisturiser, so something with SPF in. And also because the moisturiser I've been using is not enough, the lady recommended me to get the Super Multi Corrective Cream, which has SPF 30 in. So this helps to lift and firm the skin, and it kind of, I felt, because it was so dry and obviously seeing my pores and that, my skin felt not very nice. Where this is like changed the whole texture of my skin as well, and kind of, it feels really plump now, which is great. That's just what you want your foundation of, foundation. You want your moisturiser to do, so that's really good. So I like that very much. So that was my little mini NYX haul and / updated skincare routine. Hope you enjoyed that. And don't forget to please comment below anything that you would like to see, any NYX products that you think I might like to try, or also if you've tried the Kiehl's range, do you like it as well, as much as I do. Don't forget to please subscribe, it is for free, and don't forget to click that big thumbs up button. It's really nice for you to do that, please. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye.